What the frick is up, guys?
The frick
102?
is up, Kyle?
Episode 102.
I have no fucking clue.
You're right, Ryan.
Today's Golf 102. Actually, what today is going to be Fall Golf 102. So get out your notebooks, turn to page 102,
Okay.
and we're going to give you the guide to Fall Golf today.
You piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book in another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now. Breakfast ball.
Yes, the guide to fall golf is simple.
So listen up, class.
Jesus Christ.
You ever had a teacher like that in high school?
Yeah, we had one dude that thought he was a hard
Oh, it's
ass.
male?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, just naturally, I feel like the males were always just more.
Well, it was so hit or miss for us. Like, every dude teacher, they were either a hard ass or they were your best friend. They were fucking just soft. They were great. They still taught you shit, but they were awesome. But for us, like, the female teachers, they were all pretty fucking chill.
Yeah.
Like, but they were all like right in the middle. Like, they're not gonna let you completely fuck around, but they'll let you slide with some talking and whatnot. But dudes, it was either fucking drill sergeant or, hey man, let's just have a discussion.
Yeah.
Let's talk about life.
Yeah, the worst too was there's this one time I had like I was on like the outskirts of like these kids making fun of this other kid.
Mhm.
I was more so just in the vicinity than I was contributing to the conversation. So there was this one time where and then we had a substitute teacher that day too. And I just knew in the back of my mind that when he came back from his day off, that we were going to catch an absolute beautiful. And I'll tell you what, I probably didn't even sleep that night. I was like, son of a bitch. I just got roped into this whole thing and I'm going to get an earful and then my parents are going to get mad at me. And I'll tell you what, Tyler, I don't miss those days.
Hey, not sticking up for the bullied makes you a bully.
I know it does.
So,
and there are things that I regret in life and a lot of those being situations like that.
It's okay. I was a complete bully in high school. It's fine.
I wish.
What?
Just to you.
You've said that before.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people appreciate you being transparent about it because you're not a bully now. No, now you get bullied.
It's true. And I do bully Jake and Mitch, but they should know that when I stop bullying you, be more concerned than when I do.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I wish fighting was allowed in schools still these days. Like
Yeah.
not. I want to say sanctioned fighting, but you obviously can't do that.
Mhm.
The only reason I say that is because, like, dude, back in like the 70s and 80s, if you beat the shit out of a bully, you were a hero.
Yep.
You would walk around the school, big chested. The teachers were probably fist bumping you.
That's how you become friends with the bully in every 80s movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you beat the shit out of him, and then they're your best friends with him because he knows that he can't beat you.
Yep. What were we talking about today? Fall golf?
We're gonna talk about the guide to fall golf. So again, get your notebooks, get your pens out. Starting this thing off, Tyler. When you wake up in the morning, lately, I've been turning the AC off at night.
I don't have any sort of heat nor cooling system running in my house at the moment.
Not even during the day?
Nope.
Well, here's
Windows
the thing.
open during the day.
My wife has been running the oven in the evenings, which is completely fine because then I have something to come home and eat. But I'll get home and it's 73 degrees in the house. And 73 is just way too hot in the house.
You gotta pop a window.
I know, but also outside, yesterday it was 80 degrees out.
When you got home?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was 80 yesterday.
It cools off at like 4:30 now.
No, it doesn't. It was like 80 degrees at probably like 6 p.m. last night. 73 in the house. I was like, well, if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight, I got to turn the AC on. But crack that baby on. And where I'm getting with this is that when you wake up in the morning, no AC overnight. It's going to be probably 65, 66 inside the house. Inside the house.
Oh, okay.
But outside is that's the real question.
We are currently recording at 9:15.
And what's the temp out?
54 degrees.
Yeah, and when I came to work, it was 48 degrees.
God, I love that.
It's great.
I do love it. I do really like it. If I'm able to be inside with the screen door closed, patio door open, that's when that weather's beautiful. However, when you get out on the golf course, man, 48 degrees, 50 degrees is fucking cold.
I love it.
Because you're stiff, you're nervous about how the round's gonna go. I don't know. I just get all these thoughts in my head like, son of a bitch. But also I love it because pants,
Yes. We have to start with the pants debate.
Let's do it.
Are you pants or shorts?
I'm shorts. Well, I mean, if I had to choose, what am I?
Yeah.
Or like practically, what am I going to wear out there?
Either or. I mean, if I didn't get hot, I would wear pants every fucking time.
I'm preferring to wear shorts every single time.
Really?
However, I did buy some new golf pants.
Mm-hmm.
Because hello, my name is Ryan and I'm a golf addict. I've just started splurging on stuff. I bought myself a new belt last year.
Right now?
No, just over the last couple of years. I bought myself a new belt last year. I wear that every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I bought myself a nice pair of, I'll say it, Primo golf pants,
Mm-hmm.
which are elite. They have like the
Is Primo the brand or are they just nice?
the brand.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Good branding. Bought a pair of Primo golf pants, and then I bought a pair of Adidas golf pants as well.
Okay.
And I like wearing them, but here's the thing about September weather, Tyler, is it's going to be 75 degrees in the next 3 hours when you tee off.
But I timed it out this weekend perfectly. We had 8 a.m. tee time. Tee off, it's 47 degrees. Finish 18 holes at about noon. It was only 65, 66 around there.
And I would consider that pants weather still.
Yeah, it's right on the edge. You hit 70, you got to lose the legs or
Yeah.
you're going to get hot.
So why are more people not normalizing the dad pants, the zip offs at the knee?
I really wish that was a thing for golf.
Because I feel like people don't wear those type of pants because they don't want to be seen in public with them. Well, you're not in public. So you're like,
Also, even if you were, get over it. It's convenience.
yeah, I mean, we're 29 years old. We're past the fact of like, oh, I got to wear like the Abercrombie and Fitch with the ripped jeans and like maybe a little rip under my asshole and like all the frayed edges. And then you walk into your grandparents' house and they're like, oh, did you pay for that whole pair of jeans?
No, their
Did
line
they
is,
give you a discount or
them your church jeans? Pretty holy. Hey, good one, Paps.
Hey, Paps, you forgot to put your dentures in this morning.
Also, let's not skimp over the fact that you two are actually fathers now, so you both
That's
have
true.
the
That
excuse
is
to
true.
wear them.
Yeah.
So
What they just don't make a good version. Those pants, there's no good version of them. They're all like the shitty windbreaker material, and they're like uncomfortable. Some of them have like, I'm speaking from experience. I have tried them
shit.
recently. They have like a weird fucking mesh inside of them.
Yeah.
They're just
You could swim in them probably.
yeah, they're not practical. They need to make a practical version of these so that I can rip away the shin guards at hole 9.
What? Okay. Here's a question. If you were to design a pair of these jeans, I would say pants, would you rather have the rip-off portion be Velcro, buttons, or zipper?
Okay. Zipper. And I know that it's a hot take because Velcro and buttons are going to be much easier to take off. But the whole point of these pants is to stay warm on the front half, stay cool on the second half. I'm not staying warm on the front half if when I'm riding my cart, wind is blowing through these little gaps on the Velcro and the little gaps on the buttons. I don't need wind blowing straight up my leg into my undercarriage when it's 45 degrees out.
Yeah, shrinkage.
What would you think about a thin magnetic strip around the inside? Easy off.
That's actually not a bad idea.
snap
It
on.
sounds great until it's sticking to my phone, it's sticking to my ball marker, it's sticking to everything.
Sticking to the inside of your washing machine.
Yes.
Also
Yeah.
sticking
Very
to my
difficult
nuts.
to watch. Yeah. Sticking to my metallic balls.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. But I think that's exactly what we need to do. We'll squash the pants short debate right here. We just need to combine the two, and we need to normalize that for golf.
Yeah, I need to see more people. And I probably do. I just don't pay attention enough. Again, hey, if you're trying to look cool on the course, no one cares. No one's paying attention to what kind of pants you're wearing.
Yeah, except for maybe like a Hardo Marshall at a fancy course. That's the only place they're ever paying attention.
Yeah. Where do you even buy a pair of pants like that?
They're at Costco.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Are they cool?
No.
They look shitty.
They look pretty shitty.
Do they look comfortable? Because comfort is what matters
They look
at this
comfortable.
age.
They are not.
You have some.
I have some.
Can you golf in them soon?
No, I mean I could. Yes, I am capable of golfing in them, but will I? No, because
Are they like cargo shorts?
Yeah,
So you could put like a bunch of balls and shit in there?
but they have no give to them. They're like a weird canvas with a fucking mesh inside, and I don't get. It's not like mesh underwear, but like the inner lining of the
Sure.
pants is mesh, and it makes no sense.
If there was like,
I think it's probably for breathability.
Probably, but it doesn't work.
What color are they?
Like a dark navy.
Okay, I feel like that's a good start.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was gonna say of like
I'm considering it. Sorry, keep cutting you off.
Like of Lululemon, you know those joggers that they make that athletes are eating up these days. If they just made zips on those, I feel like that would be the perfect pant for all of this.
Yeah, but I'm also not dropping $190 on some Lulu pants.
No, I mean, think about how many rounds of golf you could play with the price of a Lululemon pair of sweatpants.
No, I agree. I think if there was some other more like affordable brand, because everybody rips off everybody. I'm sure that there's somebody making a knockoff.
Like a Lulu could make those cool again.
I will tell you though, they are the best sweatpants ever.
I do have a pair of shorts.
I have 3 pairs of sweats, and that's it.
Nice.
2 of them I got for free as a gift.
Mm-hmm.
1 of them I bought on my own.
Yeah, Becca used to have like a weird discount there for working at some spin class, so I got some shorts from there.
Nice.
Beautiful.
But will I ever pay for anything from there ever in my entire life? No, I will not.
Don't blame you.
I will buy the
unless they
knockoff.
come out with the short pants.
I won't. I will wait. I will wait until a competitor rips them off and they're cheaper.
I think there's 100% a way to make these cool. You literally, why is it this easy? You literally just take a nice pair of golf pants to this, like today.
Uh-huh.
You cut them below the knee. Not today, you'd cut them above the knee.
Yep,
I
right
like above the knee.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be below the knee and above the knee guy now.
Mm-hmm.
Cut them, put a zipper on them, and have a day.
You have to buy one size too long though, because you're gonna lose about half an inch sewing the zipper on.
That is true.
So
unless there's a little overhang.
Buy some pants that are too long for you, so that when you do this, you're not ending up looking like you're ready for the flood, like pants up above mid shin.
Or why couldn't you just wear why don't they just have like baggy pairs of sweatpants? Like when I say baggy pairs of sweatpants, I'm not referring to like the gray sweatpants, like the gray cotton sweatpants that everybody wears. I'm talking more so like either the windbreaker sweatpants that you can just slide over top of your shorts.
Uh-huh.
Still almost full mobility. Maybe just size up a bit. And then you can just whip those off whenever you're done.
I have a pair of rain golf pants that are just exactly that. Remember, I told this story. It was super fucking cold one morning, and I went out to golf by myself, and I was wearing shorts, and I'm like, I can't do this in shorts. I need to buy some pants.
Sure.
Went to the clubhouse, and I was like, hey, do you have a pair of pants that are going to fit someone as tall as me? They're like, yeah, there's some women's ones over there that might fit you, like because they were left over. They were really big size.
Yeah. Also, you're not that tall. You're like 6 foot.
I'm 6'1".
6'1".
We're not counting. I'm almost 6'2". Anyway, I grabbed these pants. They fit perfect. I'm like, great. These are it. Good. Throw them up there.
So they're women's?
Yeah, $160.
Okay, so you just $160.
I didn't look at the tag
for shit pants.
and then I panicked.
Yeah, you panicked when you're at the checkout because you're like, I can't take these back now because he went to the liberty of telling you where they're at and saying, hey,
This guy knew I was in a hurry and just pointed to the most expensive pair in the clubhouse. I never wear those either because they don't have an adjustable waist. The legs fit perfect. The waist is too big if I'm wearing just those pants. And there's no adjusting. There's no belt loops. Absolutely got ripped off. I have worn them twice.
If you were to buy anything from a pro shop, what's it going to be?
Tees. That's
you buy
it.
tees?
Sometimes.
I mean, if I walk up to a tee box without a tee, I'm just finding one on the ground.
Yeah, but
I'm not walking back to my cart to get one, and I have boatloads of tees in my bag.
I don't.
Why?
Because I usually use like 1 or 2 plastic ones, and then if I lose a plastic one, I'm like, I'm fucked.
You got to get to so I have golfed a couple country clubs this summer.
Yeah, you steal them.
I load up on them.
Man, you know me.
Because they have the shorties for the par threes. Not that I ever just like, oh, it's a par 3. Let me grab this tee. I don't. I just tee down a bigger one.
That's one of my superstitions. I'm very particular about what tees I'm using.
Why?
I don't know. I like the ones with the stoppers on them, so I know I'm teeing it up the exact same height every time.
Does it really matter?
I don't know. It matters in here.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Because I'll look at the ones that have the lines are great, but like, am I a little bit off this time?
Sure.
Yeah.
If I just stick it in, it's got some place to stop. I know.
I do notice that when I tee the ball up higher, I have a better chance of hitting a high draw, and if I tee it lower, I have a better chance of hitting a low fade. And on an extreme day, it's a high snap hook, and it's a low slice.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at with that. But also sometimes if there's a broken tee, I'll just literally I'll I'll put the nub right on top, essentially right on the top part of the dirt, and just let it hang out. If it falls, it's probably going to fall down the first time. But I'm not. That's the thing. Even if I grab the wrong club, I'm not walking back to my cart to grab the new one.
Me either.
I'm just going to take a little off or put a little bit more on it. And if you ask me how many times that works, it doesn't.
It doesn't. But
also
too lazy.
Saving steps.
Yep.
You made a comment the other day about you had to walk 18.
Oh yeah. Have we talked about this?
No.
So I played with the opponents, our quote unquote rivals.
They're not though. Golf league's over for us.
They win. Unfortunately, they beat us just by showing up.
We should have an end of year match, us against them.
Okay. I like that.
That'd be kind of fun,
we
actually.
could do that, yeah.
We talked about it last week. Get 8 guys to go golf, 2 tee times, play 4v4.
Yeah, it's going to be like, we have to do like a team up montage. We got to go find Matt. We got to get Jade out of his IT dungeon.
Yep.
And then we got, they're fine. They'll be there.
Yeah.
The other team. But I played with them because they were short a guy and they're all my friends. So I played with them and I showed up late because they have normal working hours and we have weird working hours.
Yeah.
So I couldn't roll in right when they needed me. So I had to meet them on the 3rd hole. And I, being the classic overthinker when it comes to being on time to things, I was already in a panic. I'm like, I don't have time to rent a push cart. I didn't have my push cart in my truck. So I'm like, I'm just going to carry my clubs for like the first time ever.
How late were you?
I really wasn't late. I was like 10 minutes late.
So did you ever think, like, if you did go get a cart?
I would have been completely fine. They were so backed up that day.
Stacked up like cordwood.
And then I walked up and the marshal just gave me a ride to them.
That's actually kind of sweet. That's a marshal duty right there.
Yeah.
You get some asshole marshals out there. And I don't know if anyone listening is a marshal. I hope you're a cool marshal.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of asshole marshals out there.
It's like the teacher thing. They're one or the other.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. If you tee off a little too early, even though the group in front of you is 400 yards out, you're going to get an ass chewing.
Mm-hmm. But this guy, I walked up. I'm like, hey, my group is on. They're playing back nine. My group is just finishing up on 11 green. Is it cool if I cut across? He's like, yeah, hop in. I'll give you a ride.
Nice.
So that saved me a half a mile walk.
Yep.
So we get up there and I'm carrying my clubs for the first time. We play the first 9. We're like, we want to play another 9. And I played 16 holes with my clubs in my back for the first time in ever.
And the other 2 carts were full, obviously.
They didn't have carts. They walk, but they have push carts.
Why are they walking?
That's their exercise for the week. But they have push carts. So it's a hell of a lot less strenuous. And I didn't think there'd be that much of a difference. But going into it, I was a little nervous. So I purposely pulled some clubs out of my bag. That I'm like, naturally. I'm not going to use these.
Which clubs you pull?
I have 2 hybrids. I pulled one of the hybrids out. I pulled my second putter out.
You have 2 hybrids, 2 putters, and about 6 wedges.
4 wedges. 4. I have wedges from.
And you gave me shit at the tournament for having too many wedges.
I gave you shit for having 2 of the same wedge in your set of 5 wedges.
They weren't though.
You had 2.
The gap wedge is a 50.
No, you had 2 that said
sand is a 52
on it.
Well, no, I don't think I did.
You did.
I probably either that or I found one of them and then I just put them in my bag.
You sold one to Matt because they were both 56s.
I have that 56 that we found out in Arizona.
Yeah.
It's in my wife's bag. She just gets all my good clubs.
Yeah.
She got that new putter. I gifted her the new putter. I got to get that back. Remind me to do that.
Why?
Because I need a 56. 54, 58's not doing it for me. There's a gap in my swing right now.
Okay.
So anyway, go on.
So I just took some clubs out of the bag and I was walking and about by hole 4 of walking, I was dragging ass.
Okay.
But like any workout, like you push through the first shitty part and you kind of get a little rush.
Yeah, you get like runner's high. You kind of get into a groove.
Yeah, so we finished the first 9 and I kind of had my runner's high.
Yep.
I'm like, I actually feel really good. Let's do another 9.
And now you're stagnant. Now you're hanging out, like asking, talking bullshit about the round, saying, hey, should do another 9. You're hanging out. You're getting stiff.
Get to about the 3rd hole of the second 9. I'm ready to tip the fuck over. I don't run. I mean, I do run, but it's not far. I don't exercise.
You run you run to the fridge at night or you run to the toilet.
Yeah, exactly. I sprint though, so that counts.
Okay.
No, I don't do shit. And I just decided that I'm going to lug 40 pounds around them. I don't know how much the clubs weigh.
I want to say your clubs probably weigh 28 to 32 pounds.
Okay.
Just based off of when we fly with clubs, what the total weight is of the checked case.
Yeah. Yeah, and depending on how many balls I found that day, don't remember.
Yep.
We were pretty bogged down, so I'm sure I found a lot.
Jake, how much does a golf ball weigh?
No idea. I'll Google.
You can maybe Google that real quick.
Yep.
But I was just dead. That's the whole story. I was shot. Don't do it. It's not worth it unless you're like training to be on the tour. Even the tour guys, they don't have to carry their bags. Their caddies do.
Doesn't matter. I still though, like think of walking Augusta, how up and down that is. That's taxing. And for these guys to play 72 holes, while Live guys 54, the PGA guys playing 72 holes and walking every single day.
If they make the cut.
The yoga routine in between days has to be elite.
Yeah, they have a coach probably just for stretching.
I'm a pretty avid working out type of guy. I try to do as much as possible. Got out to the gym in my garage this morning at 8, and I'm like, fuck, we have a podcast at 8:30. So I went immediately inside. But normally when I do get out there, it's weird how conscious I am now of like, okay, well, my hips are tight and I got to play this Saturday. So like, what kind of good stretching routine?
Dictating what you're going to do.
Yes. The game of golf has dictated my fitness routine. And I would say in the last 365 days, I'm stretching a little bit more. My clubs are usually in my garage. So I'm taking dry hacks and it feels good. Or sometimes what I'll do is I'll just walk out into my driveway, like onto my front lawn, and I'll just take some dry hacks on the grass. But the thought in the back of my head is someone driving by and being like, "This."
I was just gonna ask, did people drive by and just shake their heads at you?
I'm sure. But you know what I do need to do? I need to get some plastic balls that I can hit in the front yard.
I got some.
Do you?
Have them?
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get some plastic balls that I can actually start seeing ball flight with in my front yard.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Jake, what do you got for an answer?
1.62 ounces. So 10 of them suckers is a pound.
I got well over 10 in my bag.
Yeah. So you got
pick your battles, because you find a top flight, throw that shit away.
I don't mind them.
You find
I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind on all balls.
This entire page was built off of hating top flights.
I changed my mind, right?
And you're fucking saying this now, dude?
I've also changed my mind on something else later that we can talk about.
No, okay. We'll get to that
grown.
right after this. But
I've grown.
Why,
Tyler?
Like,
I don't think it's the ball anymore. I think it's me. It's definitely me.
The ball matters, though. You can literally get fitted for the correct ball for your swing.
Yeah, but I'm not there. I played the last...
You are there. You literally just have to get a better ball.
I played the last 2 rounds with the same shitty orange Max Fly and haven't lost it.
Max Flies are fine.
It's the
We're
same.
not talking Max Flies.
The top flights aren't that bad. They're just hard. They just feel different. They fly pretty good.
They are not the top flight. They are the lowest flight possible.
No, they just feel like rocks. That's the only thing wrong with them. I've changed my tune.
So, well, at this point, you might as well. And it's funny because the box of balls
hit nitros
for my second mental health shot.
They're just as shitty.
The box of balls that we have in the simulator right now is all top flights, and I just can't do it anymore. Because my dad was a landscaper for probably 30 years, 20 to 30 years. And I got enough of landscaping rock in those like 20,
I was just going to say, you should be used to rocks. You should like them.
I don't, though. And that's exactly what a top flight is. It's the lowest flight possible. Number one, it's false advertising because it's not top flight. Number two, you could just go to the nursery or the rock place, the rock garden, and pick some rocks out for cheaper than you'd buy top flights. Yeah, my neighbor's got rock in his landscape. I don't have mulch. Actually, no, I got a little bit of rock. I'll bring you some.
Okay.
I'll bring you some rocks that you can throw in your bag, and you can have yourself a day. But also 1.62 ounces per rock. So careful, because that'll weigh you down.
Top flights are probably 2 ounces.
How much does a top flight weigh, Jake?
I got it.
Top flight weight versus, like, let's just say, and I'm not saying you need to hit Pro V1s, but versus Pro V1 weight. Nothing, of course. Who owns Top Flight anyway?
It's a bigger brand. Just look up who owns Top Flight.
A bigger brand that's probably just out of business.
Top Flights are, 12 golf ball. Okay, it's actually the exact same weight.
Okay.
Who makes Top Flight?
But
I can't believe you're so upset with me.
I'm just hearing about this now.
Yeah, I've changed my mind. Doesn't matter the ball to me anymore.
That's why my Top Flight bits in the past couple of videos have not been hitting.
Yeah, because I'm secretly
you like 'em.
I'm secretly offended.
So what's the other change that you've come to?
I've done an entire 180.
An entire 360?
No, not 360. An entire 180 on music.
I knew that.
Yep.
I did know that.
I'm back.
So,
I enjoy it now.
Can you can I just hear it quick?
You were right, Ryan. You were right.
Music is the GOAT.
I have changed I do have some stipulations with it though. It can't be too loud to where if you park your cart and you go and hit your drives, I don't want to be able to hear it when I'm hitting my drive.
See, I'm going to disagree with you a little bit. If you start out with music, like before the round even starts, it more so becomes white noise when you're hitting. So like, that's just the noise that you've been hearing for, let's just say, the first 10 minutes. So complete silence, I feel like, would be a little bit different, and it would feel weirder if you're playing music, going silent, playing music, going silent. If you just rock with the music the whole time, there's going to be a point where you just forget it's even there.
Well, here's my theory on it. When I started with music, I just had it on my phone. I was fucked up. I was playing around with Grandpa and my sister and a bunch of other people. It was a chill round.
Okay.
And I was hammered. And I'm like, I'm going to listen to music on my phone. And just played music on my phone and played great. I'm like, all right, I'm going to play music next time.
You're a music guy.
I got a nice little speaker for on the wedding registry.
Yep.
Fits in a cup holder pretty well. Listen to music the next time, and I'm like, I am probably disturbing a few people. I'm going to turn it down. And then that's how I accidentally got to that sweet spot of I don't hear it when I'm on the tee box, but I hear it in my cart, and I hear it hitting iron shots right next to the cart. Yeah. I'm like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want, because I still get the silence of hearing, like, you're up early in the morning and you're hearing nature and it feels great and you're whatever. And then you still get to jam out in your cart and you still get to jam out after a good shot, yada, yada, yada.
Well, if that's the case, you just need like a Google Home or an Alexa to where you can just be like, Alexa, pause.
Well, I just do it on my watch.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good one too.
Yep.
Yeah, the thing about music is, for me, if I'm playing bad and I don't want to talk to the person I'm riding in a cart with, I just start singing the music.
That's a good move.
It's a great buffer. It's a really great buffer. So, if I'm having a bad round and I need something to take my mind off of it, but I don't want to talk to the person next to me, I'm just going to sing along with what's playing on the speaker.
What's your go-to recovery song? Like, you need
whatever's
to pick
on.
Me up. Okay.
And if I don't know the words, I'll just start humming them. Because, you know, like in a car ride, if you're in a long car ride and the conversation's kind of died out, silence is a little bit weird in that sense if you're with somebody else. So humming along to the song or singing along to the song is never a bad play.
Okay. Because
there's no like, the person you're with is like, oh, well, he's busy singing the song. Like, conversation's kind of dead, whatever. It doesn't matter. It is a great buffer.
So I'm with you on that big time. Like I even use it in the opposite to create conversation. I was riding with my future brother-in-law this last weekend in a round of golf.
Yep.
Or no, 2 weekends ago. And I wasn't really sure. Like I've known him pretty well. We're pretty good friends, but we were out of things to talk about. So I just started talking about some of the artists that were playing on the speaker. I'm like, all right, this is just our buffer. This is our bullshit small talk. I'm just going to start talking to you about these guys.
That is true.
And it worked just fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's the problem I have right now with the music that it's not a problem. It's a personal problem. I don't know what to listen to yet. I have not figured out what my golf genre is.
What do you start with?
I have messed around with oldies. I like oldies music.
Yep.
I'm out.
I've messed around with country. I like country music, but it's not the vibe for me. Yet. I don't think it's the right vibe for the course for me. Mm-hmm. I've tried classic rock. I've tried a little bit of today's hits.
I'm out.
Yeah, this isn't about you.
Well, I'm just saying, if we're golfing together, we have to come to a conclusion. So that's a big thing.
Yes.
We have to agree on a genre.
Right. And I'm trying to think, is there a universal golf music genre? I've looked up, I've even done the Matt technique where Matt will just look up whatever the situation is and so specifically type in a playlist on Spotify and there'll be something for it.
100 hole 2, 160 yards, second shot, 15 mile an hour wind, uphill 2 feet.
Yeah, maybe not.
Dude, this is a banger.
More like he'd look up Saturday afternoon tea time with the boys and something would show up.
Nice.
And then we just listen to that playlist. So I've tried that and Those playlists fucking blow. So
what's the motives with the round? Is there's always different motives. If let's just say you and I are out on a Saturday, which we're gonna do this weekend. We're going to have a good time.
Mhm.
For me, this weekend, score's not gonna matter.
right.
You like EDM?
No,
Fuck.
not dead, especially not on the course.
I am a big time, like what I'm listening to in the gym is what I want to listen to on the course.
Weird.
If I'm trying to get effed.
You're not supposed to be juiced up. You're supposed to be focused.
I'm trying to get juiced up though.
Why?
Because it makes me focus more.
That's so weird.
That's weird. I go with classic like road trip music, like
Yeah.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Never heard of them.
Like
Well, yes, you have.
yeah,
Cle-
like-
CCR?
Cleedence Clearwater Revival.
Credence. You're doing a bit. You know
Yeah, you're
CCR.
No, can you sing me a quick.
Bad Moon Rising. You know that song?
Sing it.
Songs to me are just like movie quotes.
Bad Moon Rising. You know that song?
No.
Come on.
I swear, you guys know this. I don't know the name of songs. I know of songs. If you
John
sing them.
Fogerty,
The name sounds familiar.
lead singer.
Lead
Okay.
singer. You know him.
We can't play the music
no,
or
I
we'll
can't.
get copyrighted.
Hall and Oaks.
Down on the corner.
No.
You know Fortunate Son. It's the Vietnam song. Yeah. No. All right.
You guys ever heard of
You-
Story of My Life by Elenium and Swayco?
No.
That's a banger.
I'm sure I have. We're just riding in the car with you.
You have. It's probably played 2 or 3 times because
Yeah.
there's a regular and a remix, and I have them back to back. So, I mean, it is a big discussion. If you're out with a buddy and you guys have different tastes in music, you need to agree pre-round what you're going to be listening to.
Yeah.
Because now we're in the same boat.
So
So now the conversation begins. What
so
do we
so
listen to?
far the only thing we've agreed on is country.
But here's the thing, Tyler. It's your speaker, not mine.
True.
You're hooked up.
But
and
I'm
not.
also not trying to ruin rounds for anyone else.
You could honestly, you could play whatever, and again, it's just good white noise for me.
What if I played Beethoven's Fifth Concerto?
Then hey, like if I'm playing well, I'll be like, fuck, maybe this is the golden ticket right
Okay.
here.
The song gets
Willy
me
Wonka.
fucking juiced.
What movie? That's Warrior, where he runs out to some classic music.
Okay,
Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
it Beethoven?
I have no clue.
Sure.
It's been years since I've seen that.
Great
Play the
movie.
Braveheart soundtrack on the golf
Yeah,
course.
I'm an absolute simp for bagpipe music. I fucking love bagpipes.
Do you know what a course needs to do? When you book a tee time, you need to also type in on the online booking system what you want your walk-up song to be. Because hang on. There's speakers. Next up on the tee, Lafferty Daniel and Gilmore Happy. Yeah, exactly.
Fucking-
So you have your walk-up song, and whatever song you hear first, that's who's teeing off first.
Okay. What would your walk-up song be for golf?
Probably Fireman by Lil Wayne. That was my walk-up in Legion Baseball. It starts with the fire truck.
Yeah, everyone would come back to the clubhouse if they heard that.
Shh, the fireman's coming.
CJ, he's singing it.
Yeah.
Because I heard this song 100+ times every summer.
I would my walkout song for the course would be "The Stroke" by Billy Squire.
Never heard of it.
And then it's
Can you give me a little piece of it?
Stroke me, stroke me. Push your right hand out for a man. You know the fucking song.
Is that
Yeah.
the one? Okay. Yeah. See, I know it. Basically.
And it's the ball singing the song to me.
Okay.
It wants me to
Interesting.
stroke it.
Imagine the experience though people would have. Like, especially if you're in a well-anticipated match, like a 4v4 or 2v2, and like you as a squad have your own walk-up song.
Be elite.
It'd be fucking sick.
Jake, what is your walk up to the tee song?
Ooh.
Why is the Live not doing this?
Yes.
I mean, they're the people to do it.
Yeah,
Shorts on tour.
You're
walk-up
listening.
songs on tour.
we know Mr. Live is listening.
Yeah,
Give him walk up songs, at least on the first tee.
that would be sick. Because everyone's hitting the first tee.
Yeah.
So everyone's coming through the same spot at any given time.
I mean, that's where they put the biggest grandstands too.
Right.
Or on the first tee. That's where the most eyeballs are going to be on a golfer.
And I feel like and this is a complete guess, the average like prep time from like when you're up to the tee to hitting the ball is probably a good 40 to 60 seconds. So you clip the best 60 seconds of an absolute banger, people are going to be going wild.
Imagine how fucking sick it would be too if Bryson could time out a bomb to a beat drop.
Oh
And
my
then TikTok
God.
it. Wouldn't even need a sound.
Yeah.
It'd be original sound.
Also, you know how in the PGA they do like they list off accolades right beforehand, so the music starts. It's like and then now stepping up to the tee box is Tiger Woods, 2-time major champion of 2019, 2-time whatever.
Yeah.
Like, just start listing off 40.
It's like Bruce Buffer.
Yeah.
Why don't they have a Buffer brother at the Live or at any golf tournament?
You know what's funny about the Buffer brothers? They didn't even know they were brothers until like they were old.
Which is weird. That's insane.
And now they're both announcers.
And they both need to be announcing golfers on the first tee with walk-up music.
Somebody does. Golf needs their own Bruce Buffer. And if that person, it's not Morgan Freeman.
No, that's way too calming.
It's not. I don't know.
Although
it's
like,
not.
Would fit regular PGA.
It would.
Hey, Dick Vitale would be a great announcer for golf.
He's getting old. He's crazy.
I know, but he's awesome though. Everyone loves Dickie B.
Trying to think. Give me fired up Al Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Buck.
Yeah. No.
No, God, no.
No.
Hair plugs.
I hate that guy.
Tommy Shelby haircut.
Don't get me started on Joe.
I know. So yeah, Tyler, you're a great example.
Get Harry Carey to do it.
You're a great example of somebody who has now transitioned to the good side.
Basically, what I'm saying with the top flight and the music guys is just because you think something doesn't mean you need to die on the hill. It's okay to change. It's okay.
Really?
What?
You of all people?
You can be stubborn about it, but once it comes to it, admit it. It's fine. It's fine. Ryan doesn't think any less of me right now. He might think more of me.
I do think more of you now.
See?
But, well, it actually balances itself out with the top flight versus the music bit.
Ryan, I think I've changed the most on this podcast. I got golf lessons. My swing has changed. My grip has changed. I listen to music. I hit top flights.
Well, I think that's just natural because I'm changing. I'm trying to change every single day.
You're like a chameleon.
Kind of.
Yeah.
If
I'm like a season.
And now, like, if I'm on the range hitting a huge fade with the driver, I'm not going to try and hit a draw on the course. I'm committing to the fade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm changing all the time. Maybe that's what's fucking me.
Maybe you need to be a little more stubborn.
Maybe I just need to be me.
Yeah.
I think my 5th grade teacher told me that one time. Just be you.
Same one who chewed your ass out for bullying.
Yeah. No, I was on the outskirts.
Okay. All right.
I was in the vicinity. Okay, well, let's golf this Saturday. Let's play some music.
Okay.
I mean, it's your speaker, so I left mine in Arizona, which I'm going back in 2 weeks.
We're just going to listen to Double Bogey reruns the whole time.
Fuck. I bet I can tell you word for word what we said. You know why? Because we're the ones recording.
I couldn't tell you a single piece of content we've talked about. I don't remember shit.
I remember a lot of
The
them.
second these mics turn off, it's like,
Just black.
that was fun.
Just blackout.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm heading down to Arizona into next weekend. Golfing Stone Creek Golf Club right outside of Phoenix.
Have we golfed that one? Jade was asking me. Okay, I didn't think so.
Pretty sweet course. I mean, any course you get down there is going to be sweet.
Yeah.
Unless it's Continental golf course.
I didn't mind.
Actually, it's not a bad. It's a great warm up for the day, especially if you got 2 rounds of 18. Continental par 3/par 4 course.
Also, the fun 18 is a cool hole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would agree.
I also like it just because I know Matty Poole, you're listening. We kicked the shit out of you on hole 18.
We'd be 1-hole match.
Yeah.
So if anyone's in the Stone Creek area, 7:20 tee time, come say what's up. Let's have a long drive competition.
Hey, don't forget anything in your cart this year. Okay.
I now have a magnetic rangefinder.
Mm-hmm.
That's not coming back with me.
Probably not.
That's going to be donated to Stone Creek Golf Club. So, okay, quick break. Be back. And when we come back, we're going to talk Fall Golf 102.
Yeah, we're actually going to do it.
All right, be right back. Before we get into our next segment, guys, we need to talk to you about Carl's. CarlofET.com.
Carl,
The #1 place to get your simulator, your launch monitor, your winter getaway with the boys.
we have a huge development.
Yeah, first hole in one ever.
First hole in one ever on the office simulator.
Did you hit it, Tyler?
No.
Ask me.
Ryan, did you hit it?
No, I didn't.
Jake?
Wasn't me, guys.
Son of a bitch!
It was Miles.
Miles hit it. Miles got the first hole in one.
But it was a par 3 course.
Yeah.
So it doesn't count.
Yeah, asterisks.
Yeah, you got to be full 18 holes, full course, par 3 on that course.
Well, yeah, according to that one article we read that one time, you have to do like 95 different things for it to actually count.
Yeah, and that didn't count. So
yeah, but it was still cool. We got video of it. We'll post that on the story at some point.
yeah, it was cool. First hole in one ever. I've been close. I've hit the pin on a par 3, but again, not horseshoes and hand grenades here.
Right.
This is golf. It's got to go in the hole to count, Tyler.
It does. It does.
So, guys, Carl's Place. You want to play some real life golf? You want to play some great tracks? You want to just hit the range and figure your smash factor, your club speed, your ball speed out?
I am learning a lot of data that I probably will never use, but it is fun to look at.
It's fun. It really is.
I didn't know what a smash factor was until last week looking at it on the simulator. And I was super interested in smash factor for about 15 minutes and then realized that I'm never going to use that, but it's still cool to look at.
Yeah, for me, still at this point, it's like, is the ball going where I want it to go?
Yes.
But the metrics are cool. And guys, Carl's Place has everything that you need to outfit your garage, your man cave, your office building, if you're a business owner, whatever that may be. You give them a call. Their customer service is great. You give them the layout of your space, and they can even custom build enclosures for you. So what you see on their website is not necessarily what you have to order. Get them on the phone and say, hey, this is my space. What can you do for me? And they'll get you set up perfectly. So carlovet.com, go check them out. Promo code Double Bogey for 10% off enclosures, launch monitors, basically the expensive stuff when you're getting into the simulator.
Yes. Yep. That's the stuff you want to save the cash on.
But also you can start with a package for $800 to $1,000. And again, it's like if you live in a state with year-round golf, you'd be spending $800 to $1,000 in 5 months.
Right. Yeah. You take your whole winter golf season, you save all of your simulator money from going to the simulators,
buying beers.
And even drinking beer at home compared to there is cheaper. You're buying it wholesale. You're staying at your house. You're eating air fryer chicken nuggets instead of ordering a burger from the bar.
Yep.
You're going to save the money you would spend on the simulator by just not going out there.
And it's also just a nice little getaway.
It
like,
is.
hey, I need to get out of the house for a little bit, so I'm going to head to the garage. And if, something happens, kid gets sick, well, no, I'll cut the round short. I'll come back. I'll be right inside.
You can literally pause it and come back.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
And you're not losing money by paying for the hour.
So guys, it's getting down to 40, 50 degrees in the morning. You know what's coming soon. The snow is going to start flying. Make sure you get set up as soon as possible. So when that snow does fly, when the course closes, when the greens get covered, that you are covered in your space with a Carl's Place simulator.
Yeah, do it
wow,
now.
what a bit by me.
That was great, Ryan.
Promo code Double Bogey, 10% off. Go check them out, carlovet.com. Great people over there.
Capital D, capital B, one word.
Okay.
Jake has breaking news.
I have breaking news.
On
Ryan, you were shitting on Top Flight. You were saying their balls are dog shit. You were saying they're
the lowest flight balls.
the lowest flight. I would like to hear your top 5 golf ball brands before I break the bad news to you.
Okay.
Hit me with them.
Now this is just straight off the top of my head. This doesn't come from experience with any particular ball.
Yep.
It's going to go Titleist, Pro V1 or X. It's going to go Callaway, Super Soft or Chrome Soft. It's going to go TaylorMade TP5. And then it's going to go, I only got 3. Those are my top 3.
Ryan, I hate to break it to you, but Callaway bought out Top Flight so that they could
make the balls better.
No, so that Callaway could make golf balls. Callaway golf balls are just Top Flight balls.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, because they make every ball is a little bit different.
Callaway bought out. I could read the article.
That's actually great news because now Top Flight might make better balls.
Purchasing Top Flight provided Callaway access to IP and golf ball manufacturing capabilities.
So Top Flight was first. So Callaway bought them so that they could make balls
so
too.
that Callaway could make golf balls.
Correct. So they can bring manufacturing in house.
Top Flight is Callaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Callaway is not Top Flight.
They are the same.
They are the same.
So I guarantee what they're going to do is they're going to take the Top Flight tooling and manufacturing to make these golf balls. They're going to keep the Chrome Soft, the Super Soft is not going to be the same as a Top Flight. So what they're going to do is they're going to make Top Flight balls better because they know how to make them better. and chrome softs are going to be made in-house. So actually maybe get a little bit better deal on them.
But this has happened a while ago.
How long ago?
2012. So for the past 10 years, Top Flight balls have just been Callaway balls.
Well,
Callaway
who's Noodle owned by?
Noodle, I think, is TaylorMade.
Okay. So it's just their bottom of the barrel ball. It's just like, I don't know. There's people that say like natural light is just the bottom of the barrel of a Busch Light keg.
Wow.
That's kind of like,
gross.
It's like,
Well, they're owned by different people, so.
I'm just saying like as a comparison, but here's what's going to happen. Every company like that needs, they need a product just to get people into the door, that being Top Flight, because you're not going to pay as much for them. Right. And then you have your premier product, which is going to be the Callaway Super Soft, the Chrome Soft. The Top Flight is always going to be shit, but the Super Soft and Chrome Soft is always going to be good.
Also, I can add to this that apparently Dick's Sporting Goods bought Top Flight. Callaway sold it not too long ago. Dick's Sporting Goods brought it to be their house brand.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Which, that's kind of sweet.
Interesting.
That
So
makes
is that
sense.
saying we can only get Top Flights at Dick's now?
I don't know. You can probably buy
in
them off their
clubhouses?
website.
Dick's might sell them to other retailers as well. I'm not sure.
Neat.
I would never walk into a store to buy a sleeve of Top Flights. I would literally just look in the weeds for 5 seconds and I'd find 4 of them.
Yeah, so that means people are hitting them.
Nice, Tyler. Nice. Ryan, I'm going to say you're a little bit wrong on this one. I'm sorry.
Well, it also just comes down to personal preference.
Jake, ask me what my favorite brands are.
What are your favorite brands, Tyler?
My first ones are ones that are gifted to me.
Yep.
The second ones are ones that I have found.
Yep.
And the third ones are ones that I buy from the refurbished bin.
Yeah, the dollar ball.
Yes.
Yeah, dollar balls are my favorite, 100%.
Those are my 3 favorite brands.
Ryan,
What?
sorry about Top Flight, man. I'm sorry about Callaway.
No
and
need
Top
to be
Flight.
sorry. There's like, they're still ass.
I mean, Tyler, we have to sit here and watch a man in denial. It's kind of tough to watch.
It's fine.
Let's
It's
just
fine.
move on.
We'll get him around.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Fall Golf 102.
Yeah. Yep.
Big news in the fall golf realm. We talk about it every fall, but it is important to know that now that the leaves are falling off the trees, the leaf ball rule is in effect. You are allowed to take a free drop on
Have the leaves started falling yet?
Yes,
Okay.
they're all over.
Okay.
If you lose a ball in between 2 fairways that you should absolutely find, and there are leaves on the ground, it is a free drop. No penalty stroke to you whatsoever because it is under a leaf and you don't have time to be turning over every leaf to find it. That is an official USGA rule that I'm pretty sure is legit. So,
Really?
leaf ball rule, guys. Institute it now in your rounds. You can play this clip back for anybody that is disagreeing with you. It is official.
You know what they need to have for those who wear sunglasses or glasses or contacts on the course?
Mm-hmm.
They need to have not like heat-seeking glasses or like night vision glasses, but they need something. They need to put a chip inside of these balls, like the top golf balls. They need to put a chip inside of these so that when you throw these glasses on, boom, right to your ball. It like illuminates. It's like when a deer sees blaze orange, they see like a screaming blue almost. I'm pretty sure.
I think they're colorblind.
That's just gray.
Yeah.
They just see gray.
I've seen a few things that have shown like what blaze orange looks like to a deer. Could be wrong. For the context of this, we'll say that they see screaming blue. Okay. That's what you need to see in a golf ball when you have these glasses on. No more lost balls.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. But
Especially for fall golf.
is it specifically synced to one ball or is it all balls illuminate?
I think it's all balls illuminate. And then
'Cause
you
that
obviously
would-
know what you obviously know what you're playing. Yes.
Do you know how many fucking balls you could find in the weeds with these glasses?
You know how little of balls you could find because everyone knows where theirs is at.
Yeah, but not everyone has these glasses.
That is true.
That is something I would pay a premium for.
How much? 500?
Yeah, that's right at the edge. I wouldn't pay more. But you know how much I would find so many balls, and that's half the fun for me.
Well, it's a return on investment.
Yeah,
You're not losing balls.
ever.
Yes.
There'd have to be glasses because I don't want this in my contacts. I don't want to be looking down at my ball.
I mean, you can just throw them on when you're going to look for your ball, take them off when you find it.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Or the windshield on the golf cart is like it's like a what's the word I'm trying to think? It's like a smart windshield. So while looking through the windshield, screaming blue of the golf ball, find it right away.
Yeah, then you just, to find balls in the weeds, you just drive through the weeds.
Yeah. Well, no, that's actually, that's
I think
barred on courses.
I like the glasses a little more, but the windshield thing is great, especially if like you forget your glasses at home.
Yeah.
Windshield option 2. Maybe it's just top panel, so that if you don't want to be looking through that the whole time, you can fold it down, and then top panel flips up.
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
Because to see through bottom panel, you'd have to like crouch down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No,
Also, real kick to the nuts when the water's got a big blue spot right in the middle of it.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, that's why you always got to have an extra club in your bag that is a ball grabber.
that is true.
Extendable.
So there are options to get through the leaf rule. But yes, I'm for the leaf rule. You know, I'll take anything I can get. And if
Yes.
that is a free drop because of the leaves, and especially if you're playing a yellow ball, now is a great time to start playing white, because the yellow balls they're blending in with the leaves. You can't see them. It's also a great time of year for the 360-degree rule, because you're gonna find lost balls out in the complete open.
Especially because people know that the leaf rule is in effect, and they're more likely to just leave their ball.
Correct. So 360 rule. If there's no one coming at you, if there's no one coming at you, you spin in 360. That's your ball.
Yep.
I will die on that hill.
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming around to it. I've had that one bad experience where taking a ball that was immediately looked for from a blind tee box.
Yeah, you had the one. Yeah, you had a bad intro into the 360 rule.
I haven't picked one up since, but I'm not saying I won't. I love free balls. So
yeah, I haven't bought a sleeve of. I did buy the TaylorMade, the Tour Response with the yellow stripe around them. I use those to putt, like on the practice map. But I haven't bought a sleeve of balls in a long time.
I bought some in Myrtle Beach, and that was the last time I bought balls.
What kind?
I bought some Callaway Chrome Soft soccer ball looking ass things.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah,
You like soccer balls?
I do. I like them because I can see the spin a lot easier, like chipping.
Interesting.
Like, am I actually putting spin on this thing?
Yeah.
Am I not? Can you see a difference like out of the sand? Is there way more backspin on it?
Yeah.
If you hit it right? I don't know. Mostly it just looks cool.
You like the triangle balls on the TaylorMades?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I like most balls. I am a huge balls guy.
Yeah, I love balls too.
Nice, Tyler.
I got a full bag of balls right now, and I have
Yeah.
purple ones, orange ones, yellow ones. I'll trade you out for white ones.
Deal?
You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in for that.
I've played 20 some holes with an orange max fly that I haven't lost yet, so that's pretty good for me.
That's solid.
Yeah.
Breaking update from me. Starting with my round that I shot 80,
Mm-hmm.
where I did not birdie. So starting on hole number 1 there, I went 60, I believe it was 65 holes without a birdie. And then we go and play with garage sale clubs. And I end up birdieing a par 4.
Yeah, that's all you get as a teaser for that video.
65 holes straight without a birdie, Tyler. It was tough.
So which means you need to switch to those garage sale clubs.
God, no.
Hey, you got a birdie with those you couldn't with your regular ones.
God, no. I'm not doing that. Anyway, you'll see what happens when the video comes out. But yeah, breaking news. Finally birdied.
You're back. Now, are you your 4 holes without a birdie?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What's the most birdies you've ever gotten around?
Probably 3.
I think mine's 2 or 3.
And it was at a 9 too.
Ooh, wow.
You were there. I started off that Osgood 9 back-to-back birdies.
Oh, yeah.
And then I mean, I still shot like high 40s because I had a bunch of triples and stuff, but then I birdied 9.
Damn.
Yeah.
If only you could just string those things together.
I know.
It's so hard.
I know.
Getting GIRs is so hard.
Yeah, it is.
Getting FIRs is so hard.
I think for us, like the birdies got to come off of incredible chips for up and down for birdies.
It's 100 and in, Tyler.
Yeah.
It's 100 yards in it. If you miss the fairway and you have let's just say you have 90 yards out, but you're in the rough, 100 and in.
Yeah.
You can still put that on the green. You can still putt for birdie or 2 putt for par.
Can't get down and out.
No, nope. Anything else with fall golf?
One thing that I think is, I'm going to get into my weekend golf story here, but I'll use the fall golf to transition. Absolute fucking vibe being out there. I got out, I was golfing with Grandpa Dave, Lane, and my future brother-in-law.
What's his name?
Gabe.
Okay. So you know the whole group now.
I know the whole group. Everyone's got the whole group.
The listeners know the whole group.
Yeah. In case I can give you a fun fact about each of them. Maybe we could do 2 truths and a lie for all 3 of them. But I got out there way before them. That was the morning I had to come pick my shit up from your house. And I overplanned. So I was there super early. So I bought a bucket of balls waiting for them. Had a coffee, a little Bailey's in it.
That was one of my things about fall golf is I would recommend, unless you don't handle caffeine well, but I'd recommend a 5-hour energy. Actually, a shot of espresso when you wake up. And then a 5-hour energy to because a shot of espresso just gets you back to ground zero from just waking up. 5-hour energy to get you back up to probably 85%. And then a sipper coffee with, if you want to throw some Baileys in there, no problem. That'll get you to 100%. So back to back to back. If you don't handle caffeine well, do not do that.
Ryan drinks about 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day.
I don't. I drink about 220 actually, because these are 160.
You used to. You were like wake
4
up,
or 5 years ago. Yeah.
Energy drink when you get to work. 5-hour at noon.
Yeah, and I have a kid, and I'm just so much more lively and awake since having a kid. So it's only about 220, but weekends are different because I have no bedtime on the weekends. Anyway, Tyler.
Show up early, get a bucket of balls. I've got a coffee with a little bit of Bailey's in it, steam coming off the top of the coffee.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking striping it in the range.
Really?
And rocking the pants. I got a pair of golf pants for Father's Day.
Ooh.
Only pair that I have. Quarter zip, perfect temp for that outfit. Got the coffee growing, crushing everything. Grandpa and the rest of the crew show up. I'm dialed in. They're not because they have to show up. I shared the bucket a little bit with Grandpa and Gabe. But then we decide that we are going to split up because if Grandpa and I played together against Gabe and Lane, it is completely unfair.
Yep.
Gabe is probably the worst, so we put him with the best. Grandpa is the best until I beat him, then I am. And then Lane. So we went outside best and worst, and then second best and middle. And very competitive. We were playing the game Hollywood. We have a video coming out about that. But the rundown of Hollywood is basically a 6-6-6 format for 18 holes.
Devil.
The first 6 holes, you can play one of 3 games. We decided to scramble the first 6 holes until everyone was warmed up. Then the next 6 holes, we played alternating shot. And then the final 6 holes, we just did best ball. Everybody plays their own ball, and then you take the best score of your team, throw it on the card. If I did not have Lane on my team, Lane, you can listen to this, I would have beat Grandpa. I was fucking on.
Would you broke 90?
Maybe.
Can we do that this weekend?
Yeah.
Can we let's actually, we're gonna have a good time this weekend, but let's also play for score.
Okay.
Because I want to be with when you do that.
Yeah.
I think it's very doable.
I think so too, because I played really fucking good for me. I honestly think there was only a handful of holes that I would have double bogeyed.
To break 90, you just have to go plus 17. So you just play bogey golf.
And so we did break 90 as a twosome, but the alternating shot fucked us.
Yep.
Because every other shot, Lane, I'm sorry, man, but you played like ass in the alternating shot.
He has one of the most unorthodox swings in all of golf.
He does. We've posted a clip of it. They know what it looks like. It is ass. But he still plays good.
Great scramble guy, though, because he's going to make a 6 shot every once in a while.
So we played awesome in scramble. I think they were up 1 in the scramble, and then they went up 2 on us, and they won the first 2 holes of alternating shot, and then we pushed the 3rd hole of alternating shot, and then I'm like, Lane, you can't hit an iron to save your fucking life. So no matter where your drive goes, we're taking your drive so I can hit the iron shot.
Yep.
And so then we finally used some strategy, and we won the last 3 holes of the alternating shot. So we're tied going into the final 6, which is just best ball, me versus Grandpa. And Grandpa takes the first 2 from me. I take 1 back. And then out of fucking nowhere, Gabe decides to show up.
Okay.
Gabe has
Where was he the whole time?
He was there, but he was just mostly swinging clubs, willy-nilly.
Drinking in the clubhouse.
Yeah. Gabe, but he's all right. Like, Gabe, yeah. He just hits bombs and hopefully they go straight.
Okay.
Gabe beats me. I beat Grandpa on the hole, so it would have tied it up. But all of a sudden, Gabe decides to have one fucking good hole and he beats me, and then it puts it out of reach and we can't win anyway. They end up winning by 2. It was an absolute shit show. I was so upset. I'm like, it's just me versus Grandpa. I don't have to worry about it for these next 6 holes. And Grandpa takes 2. I take 1 back. I'm about to tie it up because Grandpa's putting it in the water left and right. And then Gabe has a good fucking hole out of nowhere.
Terrible.
And disappointed to say the least. And I think I realized at the end of the round, not only have I never beaten Grandpa in stroke play, me versus him, I've never beaten him in a team format either.
We got to make that happen.
We need to make that happen badly. That old man is getting too big for his britches, and I know he's sitting at home. He told me at the end of the round, he's like, can't wait to listen to the Double Bogey Show and all your excuses.
There are no excuses, though.
So I know he's sitting at home, listening, giggling to himself, but that old man's getting cocky.
Yeah,
he truly thinks he's never going to get beat.
He is. He really is.
And I will play him in golf until I beat him. I don't care if he's in a nursing home in a wheelchair. I will get him out there, and we will play golf until I beat him. Team format or stroke, both. I have to beat him in both. So we need to get another round set up and one more before the end of the year because it's going to snow any day.
No, no.
It could. We don't know.
It's fucking September. What is it? September 13th?
It might. You never know.
One year our last video we shot October 31st, I think.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Freezing our asses off, I bet.
They should have Halloween parties at golf courses. You got to play in a costume.
There's one in Moorhead that has a Halloween tournament. There's no costumes, but
they should have a costume party there. Be kind of fun.
Some dude trying to drive in one of those inflatable T-Rex costumes would be great.
Yeah. I feel like there'd be no offense, Ryan. Everyone would just wear a Bruins hockey jersey.
100%. I mean, I already have one.
Yeah.
That's what I'd wear.
Yeah. I think that would be the most common, least original outfit out there.
Yeah. Like Shooter would be a good, you wear like a gold jacket.
Or you wear just the pink sweater over the shoulders.
Or the guy with the nail in his head would be another good one.
Yeah. You just
you could buy that shirt.
You like glue a nail to a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna spice some things up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
costume party, night golf, costume party, candy at every hole.
Yeah.
Great for kids.
Trick or treat with beers.
Trick or treat at every single hole. There's sponsors at every single hole. For mom and dad, there's booze and shit. Just got to keep the kids away from that.
Yeah. Have you ever done a trunk or treat?
What?
No, I've never.
A trunk or treat?
Drunk or treat?
Trunk. TRUNK.
See, that's what the golf course thing. That drunk or treat.
Yeah. So a trunk or treat is like they do it at churches a lot, but like the whole congregation will show up with a bunch of candy in their trunk and like decorate their car and shit. And then little kids won't have to go house to house. They just go from car to car and get candy.
Yeah, I've never done that
in the parking lot. They could do the very same thing at the golf course.
But they have booze.
They have booze at every single one. Like you could even make it like, I'm not a huge craft beer guy, but you could have a bunch of breweries out there on different holes.
Drink it, yeah.
Or you can have games. So like you tee off a Busch Light, like John Daly.
Yeah.
I think we should get that going.
What do you think the weirdest drink that someone orders on before a round or during a round is? Obviously during a round with the Bev cart, you only have so many options. You think anyone's drinking like old fashions or margaritas or anything
before a round?
No, like you get your pre-round drinks and you bring them to the cart and then you start.
I could see someone doing a margarita, especially like playing in like Hawaii or something.
Oh yeah.
What about like old fashioned?
I could only see it if it's like some rich old dude that's also smoking like Cubans.
Yeah.
And he's got a little whiskey glass. I don't think I could. I can't see somebody drinking an old fashioned out of like one of the styrofoam cups with a lid and a straw.
No, me either. If the orange peel's in it though, then then you're there.
I mean, like, how fancy does the drink need to be to not belong?
I don't know. You think anyone's having like a dirty martini before hitting the first tee?
Maybe if they're drinking it in the clubhouse,
or like a tequila sunrise. A tequila sunrise
that would be good,
common.
Actually.
I'm not a tequila guy.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big tequila guy.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't know how anyone can think that's good.
I mean, I'm the same way with Bloodies. I think they're fucking gross. So we have the same opinion, just different drinks.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not a huge fan of shooting tequila.
No,
But
God,
I
no.
do like tequila in margaritas.
I mean, I like
tequila sunrises.
I like Long Island iced tea.
Long Island's a good golf course drink.
Great golf course
I have to get
drink.
one of them.
Yeah, I'm sure we've done it, but we need to like come up with the official golf course drink list, the tiered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bottom of the list has got to be wine, though. No one's drinking wine
You
on
think
the golf
anyone's ever
course.
had? Well, they come in those little bottles.
Maybe then.
You drink it out of the bottle.
Yeah.
Do you think people are drinking wine coolers on the course?
Like a
they
palm
still-
breeze.
Do you remember wine coolers?
If you go half Palm Breeze and half like Bush Light, phenomenal.
Really?
It's like a Bush Apple kind of, depending on the flavor of the Palm Breeze.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Dirty martini, old fashioned Manhattan. What would another?
I'll tell you what, none of those drinks are getting drank on the courses here. Those
Well,
are like,
I might, because I love old fashions.
get what? Let's do that on Saturday. Get an old fashioned in the
Jesus.
clubhouse at 8 a.m. You'll get to
Okay.
the sweet spot fucking quick.
I know, but then how do you stay there for 18
Hey,
holes?
this weekend, are we going to get fucked up?
We're trying to break 90.
Yeah, I play better drunk.
Well, you do what you got to do. I'll do what I. It's not about let's go get drunk. It's about, hey, are we both gonna hit sweet spots this weekend?
Are you driving?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm getting drunk.
There
Because I'm
he
trying
is.
to break. If we're playing for score, I'm taking this shit seriously while still having fun.
Okay.
And if there's music going, I can sing along to that if I'm not playing well,
Mm-hmm.
as you all know now.
Mhm.
So yeah, it'll be a fun round. But also, like, hey, if we end up shooting really good scores, and like that's what we came there for. We came there. It's a business trip more so.
We got to come find a course
Mapleton.
that I'm not. Yeah, works
I
for me.
love.
Me
I'm gonna
too.
get a membership there next year.
Okay.
If you guys are in the area, Maple River Golf Course. I don't know why. It's not the nicest course by any means. It's still nice, but it's not the nicest.
Right.
There's just something about it that I really like.
It's got all the character, and every single person that works there is fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's what you have to find in a course
Mhm.
to get a membership. I've never had a golf membership before.
I did the 9-hole deal last year. We did that whole bit where I did not get my money's worth.
No, but you also did it late in the season.
Yeah, I did it like June or something.
I
But,
think.
yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Where I live, I can drive outside of town probably 10 miles and get to a course sooner than I can get to a course in North Fargo.
Right. Yeah. The only courses closer to us than probably Mapleton are 9-holers.
Correct.
Yeah.
You can even get to Hawley quicker than I could get to Edgewood, probably.
You think?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
It'd take me 25. Even if it takes me 25 to get to Hawley, it'd take me 25 to get to Edgewood.
Yeah.
The northern border of Fargo.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got to drive through fucking neighborhoods too.
I think next year I'm gonna get a membership.
Okay.
Because then I just like, and you know what also intrigues me? This is the time of year when clubs are having their club championships.
Mhm.
I want to play in a club championship. I
Yeah,
think that'd be a ton of fun.
I think we technically can't play in our club championship for league.
No, but as a
because-
solo.
yeah. Yeah, because they take handicap into account.
Okay.
So
Yep.
we can't do it because we don't have an official handicap with them because we didn't play enough rounds for league.
Well, we will next year.
Okay.
Next, because I think they'd probably just ask you your handicap before you like when you get your membership.
Mm-hmm.
I got to play in a club championship. I feel like that's somewhere I can't get banned from.
Have you ever heard of Calcutta?
I have. They do it a lot in rodeos
I think we should do an office Calcutta.
for the best golfer in the office.
Yeah. Well, like Calcutta, like basically there's a giant auction and you buy golfers.
Yeah.
Just like you would an auction draft in fantasy football. You buy golfers and then you win money based on how the golfer you buy performs.
Oh yeah, I know.
Performs
this.
in
Yeah.
what? Like what's
a tournament,
the
like a league championship type thing. Like
Yeah.
they'll usually do. So what I'm using it for reference is my dad's league team, right? So my dad, it's solo league, but they do a Calcutta the weekend before they do the championship. And that kind of helps determine like who's going to play good in the championship, right?
But people in the office won't know anybody else playing in this club championship.
I think that's fine. We don't have to know shit.
Okay.
But like we just do the people in the office. We got you, me, Jake, Mitch, Miles, Jade, Alan.
But they have to be members at this course to.
No, we're just doing our own thing, our own Calcutta.
Well, what we are going to do is we're going to do a simulator league.
Yes,
So
we are.
that's where that could work into. We're going to do a simulator winter league. Again, Carl's place, guys. If you got buddies
Yeah, do your own league, guys.
Do your own winter league at your house. It makes complete sense.
It does.
Because you get to stay competitive. You get to keep playing golf. You get to have the buddies over. Yeah. And I think the format that we're going to use is like teams of 2. I don't know how those are going to be chosen yet. It'll be handicapped. So we'll take net scores. I think you have Monday through Sunday to finish the course that is picked for that week.
Mm-hmm.
So you sign up for a time, you come in, you play. It's not scramble. It'll be stroke play.
Yeah,
but again,
scramble
it'd be
is
handicap.
tough, yep.
Scramble, you wouldn't need handicaps for it.
Yeah.
I don't believe so anyway.
No.
So yeah, Winter League, Calcutta. That'd be fun.
Let's do it. Anything else?
I got nothing.
Me either.
We're gonna golf this weekend. We're gonna break records.
Yep. Ryan's breaking 80 and I'm breaking 90.
Mapleton's a course for me to do it too. I've shot 83 there twice, and there's 4 strokes I've left out on that course.
Mm-hmm.
So
4 strokes and 7 years ago.
that'd be electric if we were to both shoot PBs, personal bests.
Mm-hmm.
Now's the time to do it, guys. That's it for the Double Bogey Show, episode 102. Get out, book your tee time, get your buddies together for this weekend. Do it on a Sunday morning, then roll into NFL football.
Are we doing it Sunday or Saturday?
We'll do it Saturday.
Okay.
Because then, yeah,
Because if we do it Sunday, we got it. I have a hard out at 11:45.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll do it Saturday.
Okay.
But if you got to do it Sunday, you roll into NFL football, and yeah, get as much in now as you can, because soon we won't have it.
Mm-hmm.
But soon we will have Carl's Place. I fucking love that simulator. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Love you all.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Hell, that's a breakfast ball.